What is going on, everybody? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning for everybody. I know we got people from all over the world. We got some people here from the United States. We got some people from across the pond. And I just want to say, guys, super excited to have every single one of you guys on this call. If you had a friend reach out to you and tell you that you had to hop on a Zoom and check some information out, just understand that you're in the right place. Whether it was Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, social media, or they directly said, hey, you have to get on this call. You're in the right place. Guys, I'm super excited. My name is Matthew Thayer. I'm one of the top leaders here with Akashx. And tonight I'm going to break down and give you guys all the information on exactly what we got going on here and why your friend is so excited, and maybe give you guys some clarity on how they're making money with their phone. I'm sure you've probably seen some screenshots. You've probably seen them or heard them tell you some of the results that they've had with the platform. And you're like, hey, I want to be a part of that, but I just don't understand where to start. Guess what? I'm going to give you every single detail that you need in order to make a decision tonight, guys. Just so you guys know, I was in your shoes about 6 years ago when I saw my friends trading and I saw charts for the first time. I was just thinking to myself, there's no way. There's no way I'm ever going to be able to learn this. This is something that's going to be way over my head. But I was just open-minded enough to give it a chance because, see, guys, I was sick and tired. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I just wanted more out of life. And I'm sure that a lot of you guys are on this call right now. That's why you're open-minded as well. That's why you're on this call. So all I ask is over the next 10 minutes, I'm not going to take a lot of time. Over the next 10, 15 minutes, just cut out all distractions. You're not going to want to miss this information. For me, guys, I listened really intently, and I made sure that I got every single detail that I needed to know when I first saw this information, because I knew that this was going to be a big decision. I knew this was going to be something that could drastically change my life because I saw it changing other people's lives. I saw this thing doing amazing things for people from all over the world, different backgrounds, didn't matter their history. They were crushing it at life. And I said, you know what? If they can do it, I can do it. So I just tell you guys this. If you want to take this thing serious, and if you really want to do something different and you want something different in your life, this is your opportunity. I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to run through this information. And then by the end of it, it should be enough information for you to be like, yep, I'm in. Let's do this. And you can get back to the person that invited you here, and we can get you locked in here with the Akashx community. So let me go ahead and share my screen real quick. If you guys can see my screen, could you guys type 111 in the chat? I just want to make sure you guys can still hear my voice and you can also see my screen. Cool. I got some ones in the chat. All right. So before I jump into everything, though, I like talking about a couple things first. When I saw this for the first time, I had a ton of time on my hands, but I had no money, right? I wanted a better lifestyle and I wanted more money. What I realized is that most people, they have one of three things. They either have a ton of time, like I did when I first saw this, but I had no money. I was a college student. I sat and played video games with my friends, and I wasn't really doing anything. Now, I know some friends that had a ton of money, but they had no time because they were working 70, 80 hours a week. So I wanted to find a solution that could allow me to have my time back. For one, I wanted to be able to have all the time in the world. I didn't want to have someone tell me when to show up, when to go home, but I wanted money. So I needed to figure out a way that I could have time, money, and then also have an amazing lifestyle. So I'm actually going to show you guys with this platform how we can take care of all three of those things. But before I do that, I want to educate you on a couple different things. I was actually handed a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I don't know if you guys have heard that book, but in the chat, if you guys had, type rich in the chat if you guys have ever heard of the book Rich Dad Poor Dad. Now, the author, his name is Robert Kiyosaki. This guy, he's known to be the mentor to the millionaires. Not the mentor of the broke people, but the mentor to the millionaires. And in his book, he really talks about how people make money. See, we're taught really only to leverage ourselves. Nothing against our parents, nothing against our grandparents, nothing against really school or anything, but it's really designed just to teach you how to leverage yourself. And Robert says that 95% of people, that's all they know. But they're trying to split up 5% of the entire world's wealth. Because either you're working for someone or you've created your own job, and you have to be the first ones there. You have to be the last one to leave, and you're the last ones to get paid. So Robert talks about how if you want something different, you have to learn to leverage your money. 1% of the world understands how to leverage their money. Now, 4% understand how to leverage a system. See, 5% of the entire world is basically capitalizing on 95% of the world's wealth. Now, I'm going to show you how you can take advantage of the entire 5%. See, the person that invited you on this call right now, they're already taking advantage of the 4%. They're using this system, and you guys can as well. But they're also learning how to leverage the money that they do make, and they learn to put it in the market. So let's jump right into this, guys. A lot of you probably are wondering, what is Akashx? Basically, it's a first-class educational platform. It was launched actually in 2022, so it's a little over 4 years old. It's operating in over 200 plus countries. And if you don't know what trading is, it's basically really three large markets. We have the forex market, which is the largest financial market, over 7.5 trillion, guys, with a T, is traded every single day. You can trade it 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. I'm sure by now you've heard of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Shiba, a lot of these things. Another $1 trillion, guys, is traded in the crypto market. Now, the stock market, most people do know, like Google, Apple, Nike, stock market, right? People know what that is. Another $1 trillion is traded also in the stock market every single day. Now, hundreds of companies, though, over the last couple of years has flooded the market trying to teach people to trade, because since COVID, everybody was at home and everybody's trying to figure out a plan B, because with inflation, with everything that's going on in the world, people need to make more money. So a lot of people went to trading. They wanted to learn how to trade. So hundreds of companies have been trying to get people to understand how to trade, but a lot of them are failing. And trading, what's cool about it, and most of you guys are probably didn't even know this, it's completely recession proof. It does not matter if the market's going up or the market's going down. A lot of people say it's not a good trading market because the market is crashing, right? The stocks are going down or this is going down. Guess what? Once you learn the skill set, you can buy when it's up and you can sell when it's down. Now, I heard a quote by CNBC that said artificial intelligence is going to replace half of the jobs in the next decade. Now, I didn't believe that initially, but now I'm starting to see it. When you go into, let's say, Walmart, it's all self-checkout. There's no people that check you out anymore. When you go to McDonald's, you don't even talk to a single person when you go there. You literally put in your order on the screen and they give you your food as you're leaving. So a lot of people need to find something to do on the side. Your job could potentially be eliminated, guys, over the next decade. So again, that's why I tell you should keep an open mind. So most of you guys, though, have absolutely no clue what trading is. So what I love about this platform, guys, is it really comes with a full experience. It does not matter what your entry level is. We have different phases with Akashx. So our first phase is literally just tapping your phone. We have something called tap to trade, and I'm going to introduce you to this. It's very simple, guys. All you have to do is step one, connect a broker. Now, I'm going to stop here. Most of you probably don't even know what a broker is. Basically, it's another form of a bank account. You know how you have a bank account? Basically, you put some money in what's called a broker. Once you have the broker set up, all you do is connect it to Akashx. We have an entire team that's looking for trades. Once they find a potential profitable trade setup, they'll send you an alert straight to your phone, where all you have to do is just tap the alert. You'll get prompted to ask if you want to approve the trade, and all you have to do is tap approve. Now, via MT4, MT5, or even Trade Locker, you can actually see your trades going on in real time. So you can watch these trades. You can actually exit the trades when you want, but it can also just be completely hands off. Now, in the chat really quick, guys, if you've ever used tap to trade, type some $signs in the chat. And also type some profits in the chat. If you guys have made any money using tap to trade this week or last week, type how much you potentially made during the last week or so. I just want to see in the chat, guys, really quick, because here's some of the other results that we've taken from the community. One person made a little over $200. Another person made a little over $1,500. Another person made a couple $100. What's crazy is everybody makes a different amount because they all have a different amount in their account, but it's completely hands off. All you have to do is literally just tap a button. So phase two is after you've now approved trades, you've taken some tap to trades, you've seen it work, but now maybe you want to actually learn how it's being done, learn how to actually read the market. So we have a full academy, basically 200 plus videos, 18 different languages, where we'll teach you what forex is, we'll teach you what a trend is, different chart time frames, support resistance, and then we'll even teach you some strategies, Fibonacci, Elliott wave theory, but we even take that a step further. Because let me tell you guys something that most of you probably never heard before. If you want to be successful, there's a secret. All you have to do is find someone that's already good at what you're trying to get good at. And if you can just copy them, and if you can just learn from them, and if you just do exactly what they do and say exactly what they say, you're going to get a lot of the exact same results that they have. See, success leaves clues. Imagine Bill Gates called you today and said, "Hey, I'm going into business and I'm going to teach you exactly how I went from zero to where I am today. Do you want to learn?" Of course, you're going to say yes. We have a full-blown educator academy where each one of our educators will teach you their specific strategies, 0 to 100, on exactly what they do. So you can go through their academy, guys, and you can do exactly what they do, so you can get a lot of the exact same results that they have. Now, as you've gone through their academy, you can also hop on their live sessions. All throughout the day, there's different educators that go live that basically do everything that they do through their academy, but they do it in real time. So they'll go through their strategies, they'll scan through the market, they'll do their analysis, and they'll even potentially call different trade setups live where you can actually just watch them, but then you can also learn and earn at the same exact time. Now, we do have some trade alerts as well. This is completely different than tap to trade. Tap to trade, like I said, is completely hands off. All you literally have to do is just tap approve. But once you've started to learn how to trade, we have trade alerts where it's going to give you some more information, but you can actually input this data into your trading app yourself, and then you can manage your trades yourself. So you can exit when you want. You can hold the trade as long as you want. It's basically just another form of an alert where you can actually see a potential trade setup, but then you can handle it however you want to handle it. And that really takes us into phase 3. See, phase 3 is something that maybe a lot of you guys don't even want to get to. Maybe you're the type of person right now that's working a couple jobs and you just want to make some extra money, or maybe you don't have any time. You might just stay in phase 1. But for those of you that really want to get good at this skill set and you want to make it all the way to phase 3 and become independent, we have different scanners, we have resources, we have literally everything that you would ever need to be able to trade whenever you want. You can hop on, you can use our scanners. They completely scan the market for you. Each educator will teach you how to use the scanner. So whenever you want to trade, you can trade. The scanners will do it for you. They'll tell you when to enter, but if you want to trade in the morning, you can pop a scanner open and you can trade in the morning. If you want to trade late at night, you can do the same exact thing, guys. So Akashx simply is for anybody, whether you're brand new or you're a complete professional. This is a community and this is a place where you can basically take wherever you are and continue to grow. So for everything that I talked about, we have a membership here, guys. It's $149. Now, that gives you access to everything. There's no add-ons. There's not any additional fees. There's nothing else that you have to pay for, but that gives you access to everything. If you want to pay for the entire year up front, you can do that as well. It's $14.99. You actually save, I think, a couple $100 there. I think it's 2 months free if you pay for the entire year. And that really just keeps you consistent, right? If you pay for the entire year, then that you'll at least be here for 1 year and you're going to take it serious and you're going to take your time and you'll be able to go through everything, guys, and you'll be able to have the results that you want. But here's what I love. Remember the 3 things that we talked about in the very beginning: time, money, but then lifestyle? Before I got started with this, I dreamt about taking dream vacations. I thought about going to places like Dubai, Fiji, Maldives, China, different places that I'm from a small town. So I never dreamt about ever being able to get to those places, but I did want to go. We have something called Dream Trips here with Akashx, where if you do our trade and travel membership, there's over 60 plus vacations that you can choose from that are curated experiences. These are not just your hotel. This is not just some resort, guys. This is a full-blown experience. They pick you up from the airport. They take you to your hotel. There's a host there to make sure that you're, good to go. There's different activities when you're on the vacations as well. Let's say you went out to Dubai. There's different camel rides. There's ATVs to the deserts. There's different dinners. They'll make sure that you go to all the top places. It's basically, guys, it's a 5-star vacation for a lot less than you would pay for everything, right? So it's a completely great experience. I have different concierge services included as well, luxury vacation rentals, and you can get everything for trading and travel for $229, guys. And that includes, like I said, the 24/7 concierge service. There's also a portal where you can book just hotels. You can book different things like that, but it does include everything. Now, for the trading side, before I switch gears here, guys, you can waive the trading as long as you just refer 3 people. So that 150 a month, you can actually waive that with just referring 3 people. Now, it's not 3 a month, it's not 3 a year, it's just 3 total. Once you've shared this with your friends, your family, your network, and they decide they want to start trading, if they buy a Akashx membership, guys, it's completely free. So a lot of people, that's what they want to do. That's all they want to do. Some people want to take that a step further. And there's a whole nother, optional portion of this that for me, that's what I was interested in, because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be completely transparent. When I saw this information for the very first time, like I said, I was a college student. I had a lot of time, but I had absolutely no money. And for me, I wanted to be able to make extra money. And when I saw this, they started talking about something called residual income. I don't know if you guys ever heard of residual income, but it's money that comes in month after month for the work that you did in the past. See, here, you can share this information just like your friend is right now, and you can actually build a customer base, and you can get paid on the work that you did once, month after month. Because I don't know if you guys have ever sold anything in your life, but let's say you sold a cell phone, you make commission one time. See, here, you make a sale and you get paid on that sale every single month that customer stays. And I'm going to break this down for you. We have a compensation plan, guys, that's built to basically not just what you do, but what comes through you as well. There's 8 different ways that we get paid. I'm going to try to break this down as simply and as easy as possible. The first way you're going to make money is from whatever you decide to do. So if you share this with somebody and they decide to buy a trading membership, guys, you're going to make 40 bucks. If they want to do the trade and travel, you're going to make 50 bucks. But here's what's crazy. Again, it's not just what you do. It's what we all do. So let's say you want to create some leverage. Remember, Robert talked about how if you want to take advantage of the 95% of the world's wealth, you have to learn to leverage a system and leverage other people. You can start by just putting 1 hour a day. And let's say you find 3 customers. You're going to make $120 and you're going to waive your monthly fees. Most of you, maybe you just want to stop there. But let's say you just taught those 3, though, to do the same thing that you did. And they just gave you 1 hour each. And that equaled them showing this to 9 new people that joined your team. You would make $72 because every sale that anybody that you brought in makes, it's an additional $8. Now, if the 9 people did the same exact thing, that's another hour. That would equal another 27 customers. Now you're going to make $6.50 for every sale that is, which is $175. And now you'll have a total of 40 people. And if they each just gave you 1 hour a day, instead of you putting in a 40-hour work week, now you have 40 hours going into your business every single day. That's why leverage is so crucial. Now, we do have a bonus called binary income as well. It's based off a left team and a right team. Basically, if you just put a couple sales left, couple sales, and that grows, it's another form of a payment. Goes anywhere from, as you can see there on the right-hand side, it's not capped at those numbers. Those are just examples. It can be 10, it can be 100. Those are just milestones that you can look at to see what that would pay you. This is a better illustration of what our income disclosure statement is. When you have 10 customers, you're going to be a 1K affiliate, and on average, you're going to make about $400 a month. Most of you guys, I believe you can hit that. It's pretty simple. You make a list of 20 people that you know, first name, last name, phone number, people that you went to high school with, people that are friends with, work with. You share this information with them. If you show 20, maybe 3 or 4 will get started with you, and that could grow to 10. That could be an extra $400 coming in every single month, whether you work or not. Now, for me, I just knew that if I could make an extra 400 bucks, that could pay my cell phone, that could pay my gas, my food for the month. But I had bigger dreams. I saw $3,000 a month there at 10K affiliate. And I said, if I could just get to that point, I'd be all in. And I wouldn't have to work a job anymore. I'd have a lot of my freedom back, and I'd have time and some money. But I've been doing this thing now, this business and this industry for 12 years. I've brought a couple hundred people out of my network into this type of deal. And it's grown to hundreds of thousands of people all over the world. I'm knocking on the door right now of 250K affiliate, which the average 250K affiliate makes over $50,000 a month. And I don't say that to impress you guys. I really only say it to say this. If I can do it, you can do it too. I'm from a town called Clear Lake. The population's like 1,100 people. I graduated with 50. I think there's more cows than people there. But I just had desire. And I knew that if it was possible, at the very bottom at super affiliate, you could make $200,000 a month. I said, why not me? Why not just give myself a chance? Because if it works, cool. If it doesn't work, okay, it's 150 bucks. I'm not going to be crying over that. I've spent more money on the weekend than what this costs. So I was like, I'm going to give myself a chance, guys. And that, again, was like 12 years ago that I got started with this deal, and it's completely changed my life. But a lot of you guys still are wondering if you can even do this. And really, it's this simple. All you have to do is just share this information with others. You don't have to be the salesperson. You don't have to be the person that explains it. All you have to do is be the inviter. If you invite people to the information, after they see the information, you just got to ask them if they want to get started. That's it. You share it and you follow up. And then it really comes down to, do you want to do it? Do you want to have some more fun? Do you want to be able to travel, have some lifestyle stuff? Do you want some additional income? Do you want to basically take back your life like I did? And if that's you guys, go ahead, get started, get back to the person that invited you on this call. They'll help you. They'll send you the getting started. They'll put us into our communities. We have different things on Facebook and on Telegram. And this is something that you don't have to do alone. You do not have to trade alone. You don't have to learn alone. There's an entire community that you can plug into and make sure that you get all the information that you need. Again, get back to the person that invited you on this call, guys. Make that decision. And I can't wait to see a lot of you guys here starting with us. So make sure to get into our Telegram, post where you're from, drop a picture of yourself. And I look forward to seeing every single one of you guys very soon. So thank you so much for hopping on tonight, guys. And you guys have a great night.